Georgia, we're going to win 4 more years. Isn't that beautiful and incredible in so many ways? That beautiful White House, right? And just remember, early voting is underway. Get out and vote. Go out and vote. So we're running against perhaps the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics. Can you believe this? Did you watch last night? I mean, give me a break. But actually, I wish he was a good candidate because it actually puts more pressure on you running against a guy like this. Sleepy Joe Biden is the living embodiment of the corrupt political class that enriched itself while draining the economic life and soul from our country. You know what's happened? You know very well in Georgia what happened. For the last 47 years, Joe Biden shipped away your jobs, shut down your factories, threw open your borders, and ravaged our cities while sacrificing American blood and treasure in endless and ridiculous foreign wars. In places you've never even heard of before. How ridiculous. He's a servant of the wealthy donors, globalists, and special interests who got rich bleeding America dry. And by the way, I could call these guys, every one of them would give me millions. I'm president. I called heads of Wall Street firms. I'd say, hey, do me a favor, could you give me $5 million every single one? I can't do that, though, because you know what? If I do that, I got to do things for them, and I don't want to do, I want to do what's right. I could raise more money. I could raise more money. I'd be the world's greatest fundraiser, but I just don't want to do it because then they call you and you sort of say, hey, you know, they treated me good. I got to treat them good. I know you don't think that's the way the system works, but that's the way the system, I guess, works, unfortunately. But it doesn't work that way for me. In 2016, you voted to fire this corrupt and decrepit political establishment, and you elected an outsider as president to finally put America first. And we've learned over the last couple of months, Joe Biden is a corrupt politician. He's a corrupt politician. And the Biden family is a criminal enterprise. Frankly, it makes crooked Hillary Clinton look like an amateur. Now, whoever saw anything like this? He goes to China, the kid is followed like a vacuum cleaner. He follows and follows and follows. And unfortunately, it sounds like he left his laptop behind, or they have thousands. Here's a guy, didn't have a job, but now he's taking in millions, and plenty of it goes to Joe Biden, too. Don't kid yourself. It goes to Joe Biden. Did you see the one today? The guy gets 10%. 10%. I wonder who the guy is. This was not a good, between Anthony Weiner's laptop and this laptop, these are two beauties. I think this one could be worse than the Weiner laptop. Yet this massive scandal is being covered up by the media and big tech, right? All those people. Look at them. So here we have, think of it. Here we have the biggest scandal going on anywhere in the world, the corruption of Joe Biden and the Biden family. And he's interviewed last night by Stephanopoulos on ABC, and they don't even ask him the question about it. No, think of it. They don't even ask him a question like, you know, like, how come your son got $3.5 million from Moscow, right? From Moscow. Russia. Because they were the ones involved with Russia, turns out. Not. I would do it, Pop, and he'd want me to do it. 10 million, Dad, please. Ah, I had a great father. I'm not just running against